Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, Leslie, you on the TV.
Well, you're on mine, Brett. We're having a video conference.
Oh, okay.
Pawnee has been hit with the avian flu.
Tight.
No, this is bad news. I need everyone there at Animal Control to eradicate all the infected birds in town.
Kill all birds. This is for the drill, right?
Yes.
But I'm actually gonna kill these birds for real.
No, just pretend.
Right. So how do I kill them? Like with a gun?
No.
I can fill up a bathtub and just drown them one at a time?
Okay, let's forget we ever talked.
Got it. Kill them.
Every day there's something new, something's gonna destroy us all, then it disappears. Swine flu. I love the swine flu. I do. I'm a huge fan of the swine flu. You know why? Because swine flu is the only disease that comes and goes depending on what else is in the news. And then they always come up with this thing, oh my God, it's a swine flu. It's the worst disease in history. It's gonna kill us all. It's an absolute pandemic, and we're all gonna die unless you, wash your hands. That's all I got. It's the worst thing in history unless, you can kiss a pig long as you wash your hands. That's not a pandemic. We used to have flus you could respect.
It's just one more way of reducing your liberty and reminding you that they can fuck with you anytime they want. As long as you put up with it. As long as you put up with it. Which means, of course, anytime they want. Because that's what Americans do now. They're always willing to trade away a little of their freedom in exchange for the feeling, the illusion of security. What we have now is a completely neurotic population obsessed with security and safety and crime and drugs and cleanliness and hygiene and germs. There's another thing. Germs. Where did this sudden fear of germs come from in this country? Have you noticed this? The media constantly running stories about all the latest infections, salmonella, E. coli, hantavirus, bird flu, and Americans they panic easily, so now everybody's running around scrubbing this and spraying that and overcooking their food and repeatedly washing their hands, trying to avoid all contact with germs. It's ridiculous, and it goes to ridiculous lengths. Fear of germs, why these fucking pussies. You can't even get a decent hamburger anymore. They cook the shit out of everything now because everybody's afraid of food poisoning. Hey, where's your sense of adventure? Take a fucking chance, will you? You know how many people die in this country from food poisoning every year? 9,000. That's all. It's a minor risk. Take a fucking chance, bunch of goddamn pussies.
There's always something that's gonna kill us all. A few years ago, tomatoes were deadly. Yeah, a tomato was gonna kill you. And the year before that, it was spinach. The FDA is run by a 7-year-old kid that hates vegetables. Any minute now, broccoli will be the most dangerous substance known to man. And this is nothing new. They've been trying to scare us for years. Remember the killer bees? What happened to the killer bees? Some of you are young, you don't even remember. The killer bees were gonna fly from Africa to South America, right? Then they were gonna ease up through Central America, hang a left, come in through Mexico, and kill us all. The Mexicans made it? Where'd the bees go? Where's the Arizona bee law? That's what I wanna know. It's all fear. We're all gonna die. The world's gonna end. When? When's the world gonna end? Oh, 2012. 2012, right? Who told us that? The Mayans. I've been around the world 4 times. Guess what I've never seen? A Mayan.
Besides, what do you think you have an immune system for? It's for killing germs. But it needs practice. It needs germs to practice on. So listen. If you kill all the germs around you and live a completely sterile life, then when germs do come along, you're not going to be prepared. And never mind ordinary germs, what are you going to do when some super virus comes along that turns your vital organs into liquid shit? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to get sick, you're going to die, and you're going to deserve it because you're fucking weak and you got a fucking weak immune system. Let me tell you a true story about immunization, okay? When I was a little boy in New York City in the 1940s, we swam in the Hudson River, and it was filled with raw sewage, okay? We swam in raw sewage, to cool off. And at that time, the big fear was polio. Thousands of kids died from polio every year. But you know something? In my neighborhood, no one ever got polio. No one ever. You know why? Because we swam in raw sewage. It strengthened our immune systems. The polio never had a prayer. We were tempered in raw shit. So personally, I never take any special precautions against germs. I don't shy away from people who sneeze and cough. I don't wipe off the telephone. I don't cover the toilet seat. And if I drop food on the floor, I pick it up and eat it. I eat it. Yes, I do. And you know something? In spite of all that so-called risky behavior, I never get infections. I don't get them. I don't get colds. I don't get flu. I don't get headaches. I don't get upset stomachs. And you know why? Because I got a good, strong immune system, and it gets a lot of practice. And I'll tell you something else, my well-scrubbed friends. You don't always need a shower every day. Did you know that? It's overkill. Unless you work out or work outdoors or for some reason come in intimate contact with huge amounts of filth and garbage every day, you don't always need a shower. All you really need to do is to wash the 4 key areas. Armpits, asshole, crotch, and teeth. Got that? Armpits, asshole, crotch, and teeth. In fact, you can save yourself a whole lot of time if you simply use the same brush on all 4 areas.